All right, here we are once again. Let's see if this works, guys. All right, so look, just heads up. That's what I've been doing. Little grinding here. With the enchanting and alchemy board. I've got up to 10 million. Ugh. Now what I'm doing here is I've gone back and forth. And there we go. I've got stage 1, 41,000, and then stage 2 is the 10 million. Because when I hit 10 million, I was like, yeah, it's probably. And then all these rings in here are just various enchanted rings that I have enchanted to increase the alchemy potency, and then dropped in here because they're no longer useful to me. And then I can sell them later if I need to, which I won't need to because my potions I have are literally all the money in the world. So now I've put on, and what I've been doing is one of the mods I have allows me to wear every single ring as long as it's not the same ring type. So if I got 2 gold rings, I can't wear them both, but I got these 2 different things right here. And each of these, so I haven't been using like gloves, shoes, armor and stuff. Just rings and necklaces, and each of them have 10 million. So that's let's count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 100 million right there. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160. So 160 million. And it only took me 5 hours and 35 minutes where I saved off last night to today, which was plus that much time. So 3 hours and 45 minutes. I had just been over here going back and forth, which is why I didn't really stream it until this exact moment, because it's like, man, y'all don't really want to see this shit. Anyways, I'm going to do a new save where I'm not wearing all these things. I shouldn't have to drop them. Now, if this crashes the game, cheers. If it doesn't, then I'll continue going until it does. Okay, so I will continue going until it does then. That is so funny. That's the whole reason why I fired this up. And it's not even public. It's a private stream here. So what does that say? 36 million times stronger. Well, there's only one thing to do. These are like, that's going to be like currency. Let's see, 414 million gold is what that is worth. And if these are unusable, they'll be currency 100%. Let's do cure disease. Negative 214. That is the maximum amount of money that you're allowed to have right there. 2,147,000 million. Sorry, 483,648. Oh, increases light armor skill. No wonder it went negative with the value. This alone, 606 million gold value. That's crazy. So I'll go ahead and smash out a couple of these. Cure disease potions. Oh, you gotta be shitting me, dude. I just got this mod to stop people from pushing you while you're talking to someone, but there needs to be one, don't push me while I'm enchanting. My armor skill goes up that much. That's crazy. And then just make a couple of these. Obviously, I want that for my slow time shouts. It's just, that one's just going to be like slow time for all eternity. I'll have to read something to get out of that. And then I want something to... Oh! Oh no! Oh! Well, cheers. What I should have done is should have saved the game when I did all that. And now I know that the numbers that we were achieving for that is probably a bit too high. A bit too high. Well, anyways, cheers. That is for this one, because it's a special, not a real stream, but like a short bit. We'll go ahead and hit a quadruple strand double blinker for that. Cheers. First hit of the day. And I gotta go to work in a bit. It's gonna be great. Oh. Oh. Oh, shite. Hey, bruh. I'd have been so pissed if I was standing right there. So, only these two together do the light armor bullshit. So I'll just do this. Do I have anything for invisibility? Nah. So that'll be my currency as well right there. Oh, we're already at 10 minutes. Sheesh, I spent the last 2 minutes coughing. Okay, so let's dial this back. Let's see what's the best. What was that? 160. It was supposed to be 160 million, probably more than that because I wasn't counting the lower numbers. So you'd have to round up a little bit for that. Those are like 100 million, right? 160 million times. So only a few of those new ones I'm gonna make would even reach this. But let's find out how many I need to take off. Like this. I'll go ahead and drop it. I don't really want to do one at a time, but I mean, when we're working from a crash point, working back, when you have something like 10 million of a value to take off at a time, probably safe bet. All right. Sheesh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Recuperation. All right, another 10 million. Wait, is that 10 million or? Yeah, I dropped the circlet first. And then save right after. Okay, good. I want to make sure I'm saving after. Yeah. Oh. Oh, shit. Nice. Let's go the other way now. It seems like a smarter plan now that I'm thinking about it. Work your way up. And I don't think I've even tried 10 million yet. And I'm over here playing around with 150 million. All right, look. We'll try that and we'll work up from there if it works. Sheesh. Paralysis. Will it take? Boo! Oh, that's probably why it was crashing, because it was two different types of... There we go. That's what we needed. Alright, so... let's add some more. Back to that. Alright. Let's add some more back to that. $8 million seconds is pretty good, but I want like an indefinite amount of time where I have to revive the person, because there's no way perceivable in the history of the world that time could progress that much. Like something ridiculous. That's already ridiculous. 8 million seconds. You guys know what time that is? 8 million seconds. How much time that is? I'm feeling like I could jump up to, so I'm gonna jump up to. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Maybe 1. 8 million seconds is pretty high. Maybe we need to get that 10 million seconds. That 10 million seconds would be peak. Crash. 20 minutes already doing this. And I've got then I can go. And let's see. Our hard work and progress will soon pay off. This time I'll only add one thing. Are you ready to find out if it's going to crash? Oh, we got the 10 million seconds. I knew it could take one more. One more. 10 million. I knew 8 million. It's 10 million seemed more reasonable. All right, so that is the peak of what we are allowed there. 10 million potential seconds. Oh my god, I just realized. Because I saved over that save, it's now 420. Damn. From 5 to 9, that's a whole last 4 hours pretty much. And what was the other one? 5:30, so yeah, 4 hours and 30 minutes of this. I'm glad I did it, off stream, honestly, because it's so annoying. I came back and just like not taking any hits because we're not leveling right now. Like barely one or two. I don't know. I'm trying to get faded. All right, well, we're going to leave that as a cool 420 save, backwards 420. Right when we hit the peak of this. And let's count how much that is. Oh, and then there's like 650,000% added to each of those 10 millions. So yeah, it's going to be way more than the number we count up. But 10... 20, 30, 40, 50. 50, that's it? Okay, so 50, and then... Uh, 50 plus 30, so because the 6, and that's just like a rough. I'm not counting all the numbers. I'm just like 6 times 5. So 50 and 30 is 80. So we'll say that's 80 million. So 80 million % stronger potions is the peak of what you can do for creating, at least on my build, is the peak of what you can do for creating paralysis potions. And it creates 10 million seconds of paralysis. Which, if we do the math real quick, actually, with 10 million divided by 60. 10 million divided by 60. Divide that by 60. Divide that. shit. 200 and I'm stoned and I fucked up my Siri doesn't leave the math up there. So it's hard to read off when it's disappearing. All right, ChatGPT, we got a math problem for you. I'm sure you won't give us wrong answers, right? 10 million seconds. How many days is that? A little over 115 days and 17 hours. That's crazy. 115 days. So you could paralyze somebody in Skyrim for 115 real life days in time. One day, here's for concept there. Just one day is 8,000 or 86,400 seconds. Damn. Oh, cheers. All right, well, that's it for this one. Thanks for tuning in for this short episode of how we get to extreme numbers with smithing and all kinds of stuff. So I'm sure my two that I made, my stage 1 and stage 2, will probably be all I need. Stage 1's 41,000%, and stage 2 is going to be 10 million%. And with the potions I just made, and I haven't even made the new ones yet over here, I'll go ahead and make that shit now, actually. A great thing to have, slow time. You know, if you were in slow time, like say I used a slow time shout alteration potion to keep that going, kind of like how I'm using this ring here, I could use this in the same effect. I would be able to create an item that with this potion that runs out actually in only 30 seconds. It's not a lot of time to be making, especially mass producing, a lot of items. And I've got things all the way down to 400%. And where are we at now? 36. And that's with all those things on here. So this is going to make something even stronger. Yeah. Anyways, I'll go ahead and drink one of these. And now instead of just 30 seconds, I clearly have much more time. And I'll go ahead and I'll be using gold rings for this, because my slow time rings are silver. And I can't wear two of the same type of ring. You only need to wear one of these. Oh my god, if I clicked on speed, it would crash the game immediately, I guarantee you. Alchemy. Oh, you know what? Just a quick new save. I just realized it could crash just for me clicking alchemy. Okay, gold ring and moment of truth. Oh, looks like 10 million is going to be the cap unless I can bring that down a lot. 36, what was it? 32 million times better. I just want to finish this. I want to finish. I want to see how much farther I can take it. massive when we get up there. Really high levels, so this is the thought. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about all this. Okay, so yeah, those are going to be currency. I was saying that too when I was making them earlier. I'm like, if these don't work, they're going to be currency. That's why I made 14 of them. 36 million % stronger. Hey, so you know what? I'm set up for this not to crash, and I wonder what my enchanting potion would be at. Okay. Did I get a 10 million % stronger already? I would have some left over. I did not get a 10 million % stronger, just a 30 million % stronger. Because I jumped up from, where was it? It was like, I think I made one of them. It was like 40 something thousand or whatever. All right, I'll make the 10 million then. This is like, we'll bring it down a third of what we tried earlier. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Do I already have an effect on me? Nice. Okay, so we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that. Oh yeah. Did I drink it? I didn't drink it. All right. Not that. Definitely that. And here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, I still time? Okay, good. Alchemy. Moment of truth. Oh. Oh. Whoa. So paralysis can be made, but enchanting services off of this thing? Sheesh. Can be not. Cannot be. Indeed. All right. I guess that'll be currency too. All right, one more try. We'll go down to less million. Okay. I've got multiple of these on. Let's go ahead and drop one. Oh, the value of that, though. I'm going to leave that in there as currency. Just get a hold on how many we got. So the stage 2 alone $2 million. Twice stage 2. Okay, we're gonna go up and factors the original value of the last stage. Okay, so stage 2 times 2. Okay, so that went from 2 million to 4 million, obviously. We made 10 million for that one. Wait, what am I? Okay. Let's do it this way. That's the 10 million. Okay, okay. Hold on. Remove one. Come in here. 1, 2, 3. And then come down here, remove another. One, two, that's 6. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And as far as testing purposes are concerned, that'll be enough if, you know, they crash you like that. And then the base. Which would be too much. So I'll make a couple of those because honestly, you never know. Okay. Slow time. There we go. Put that back on. Quick save. Oh yeah. Drink the first potion. $36 didn't work. 10 million didn't work. Let's see if 8 million works. That way we can have just one ring. To handle all the OP enchanting. And that crashes too. 8 million is off the board. And then once I figure this out, we're going to roll out here, chat. Because I got to go work. Make some moolah. I was finna leave like Eve. I was gonna Eve. What? I was gonna leave like 12 minutes ago, but then I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, I really don't want to do this when I come back. I just want to come back and play the game. I don't want to have to grind. I want to run through shit. If I'm gonna grind, I want to do it the other way, where I'm having fun and I'm live streaming and taking hits and running through a quest, maybe, if I have to. Because this is just kind of it's hella boring for chat, especially. Okay, 8 million's off the board. Let's go for that 6 million, see if that works. And if that doesn't work, then ×2 is all we've got. Because this will be ×3. ×3 stage 2. Oh, it's on Dan type. I wish there was a way I could lock that. Without actually clicking something, instead of just a flick of the stick. All right, gold ring number 75. Let's see. Let's see if it makes it. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay. Ah, yes, yes. So, not live. You what? Nah. All right. Sheesh. Wait. I did. Wait, what? Oh, I'm tripping. Did I not drink it? Or is it just so high it's come all the way around again? I'm high as fuck. Did I just come in here and click on some shit? %. Yeah, what the fuck? Nah. So. Alright, fuck it, chat. Just reload here and be sure of what the fuck I'm going to do here. We tried the 8. We tried the 6, right? That went away, didn't it? Oh. Did we try the 6? I can't remember we tried the 6. Let's try the 4 first. Let's try the 4 first. Oh yeah, I gotta drink it first, yeah. That would help, probably. This is gonna be 50 minutes. Even the ×2 kills it? We're gonna need like 1.5. Sheesh. So the lowest number, the 2 million, is the only one we haven't even tried yet. So those are all going to be currency, every one of them, except for the 2 million, which will actually. I'm gonna run around all the trainers trying to get my money back. Hey, I got a really strong potion I could sell you. If you can sell anything. If you still have the money. You know, because when the cell reloads, like, don't their inventory reset? Do they accumulate their money or do they keep it? Good question. Find out next stream with Flash 420 Justice. Today, though, we're going to find out what this is the... That's why I made so many of these, because I was like, oh, this is probably the only one that'll work, really. And then here we go. Is it gonna work? Moment of truth. Got the ring. Got the soul gem. Alchemy, here we go. It crashes too. Stage 2 doesn't even work. Stage 2 is too powerful. Wow, none of these. I've gone too far. None of these work, guys. Stage 2. Stage 2 does not work for enchanting. I need to see if stage 2 even works for smithing real quick. By the way, I did get some boots. I am missing something specifically, though. I needed to go get that destruction spell enhancer. And then my spells will be monsters. Every time I put the hammer down, everything will die. What was I doing here? Oh, that's right. We're going to try to sharpen something to see if that works. Personal smithing. Oh, yeah. Let me put... Let's do stage 1 and see how far that gets us. Stage 1 was probably going to be like, when I hit that number, I was like, yeah, I know this is what I'm going to need. And we'll do the war axe because it's one-handed. And we'll see what the outcome of that is. The 206,000. So yeah, the next one's probably going to crash the game. It's safe to say. I just know at these lower numbers sometimes, like things like 200 something thousand at one point in the future will become not as good as something in the millions. All right, let's try stage 2. Oh, right. Okay. Stage 2 works. That's nice to see. And it's a good thing it does work because that's the number I was looking for. 52 million is going to be effective for a very long time. A very, very long time. And that's what we're looking for right here. Nothing will stand before us. Kind of did it a different way this time. So that's end all be all for the smithing. And I guess what we'll have to do is I'll drink one of these lesser potions that I made along the way. 2 million doesn't work, 4 million doesn't work, 5, 6, 36, 20, 10. That's 8 million. Yeah, about one of these in here. What is stage 1 at? 41,000, right? That's good to be able to see all the stats on it. All right, well, that's good. I mean, because I multiplied that 41 by a lot to get that 10 milli. Maybe I could bring it up a lot more, though. What was the one I made that stage with? Probably the 134,000. 134,000. And then what was this over here? Maybe that's what I made the 10 mil with.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions.
Oh yeah, sundown.
Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Time to go, guys.
Take a look. You know, if you've got the aptitude,
all right, let's see
you
if
should
this
join
works.
the Mages College in Winterhold.
See what number I get here. I got all these things on. That's reasonable. 100,000% stronger. Let's see. I don't want to keep doing new saves. I want to keep saving over the old saves. Because that's getting pretty... on the other characters still alive is pretty far. Oh, a whole hour. A whole hour I sat here. Alright, potion. Okay, we already saved. Slow time. 134 made the 10 mil, I'm sure. So that 34,000% being shaved off, that might work. $6 million instead of the 10 million. Okay. Now that's more reasonable. Okay, so now let's go to smithing as well and make this the new stage 2. Damn, I'll have to review this earlier because I'm forgetting some shit that we just discovered earlier. But that's why we do this. We're finding the numbers. 100,000 made that. Now let's make the... $134,000. Which will probably be great for making specific items that you know, help you out with health and shit. And I'll just drop that because the new stage 2 is 6 million. And so we'll make this the stage 3. Move the stage 2 up to stage 3, basically. Alchemy, 10 million. Smithing, because the smithing works, the alchemy works. It just doesn't work, you know, beyond this point here, I should say. Oh, no, wait. There we go. Name that shit so we know what we're dealing with and where to find it. So hashtag makes it at the top. All right. Oh, shit. Cool thing I want to know about the slow time and then the collision physics. That thing is soaring. Didn't I already learn this? I'll take it just in case. Alright, I'm gonna send this flying at Farengar. or at myself. Okay, well, good job, everybody. You did a great job. I just noticed when I'm sitting down, I'm the same height as these guys. But I'm squatting because I'm a giant. All right, guys, that's it. Chat. This is truly
between the Greymanes and the Battleborns
the
and
last
Whiterun
of this. We have done it, and here's all the ingredients I didn't need. Well, I didn't want to waste time carrying because carry weight, blah 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 blah. And my carry rate's up pretty high. Also, I don't think I didn't want to be full-time that speed. Maybe I'll make a ring that does that. Because I made these boots just like in the meantime. Maybe I'll come back later and I'll make a potion that is specifically, or a ring that's specifically meant for making potions to make speed boots. Because those speed boots, if you get beyond like 2,000, it's just like game crashing. NPCs can handle that, but the player cannot. Sure, I take all these off. This is not wearing any of this. Damn, son. Excuse me. Yeah, carrying all that shit is not minimalist. Alright, so not wearing anything and 2,700, there we go, 500, and then now when I put my boots on, I haven't enchanted anything else yet. I get a little bit of boost in health and stamina, and those regenerate a lot quicker too. Oh, I didn't know I could do that, just run out of the wall to test my stamina regen. Nice. That's what I'm looking for right there. That's what I want. I need that instant regen. When you got regen like that, your stat points don't matter as much for things like that that aren't health bars. Okay, so that is it. Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3. They all work great. That's crazy that Stage 1 is the only thing that had any value. But Stage 2 is just like 75. Like, even though it's exponentially more, they're like, nah, I didn't even see that. That doesn't exist. Numbers like that don't exist. There's nothing past 100,000. All right. All right, yeah, so save. Cheers, guys. Take it easy. Catch you when I come back.
Stop that!
And we're going to knock some shit out. Yeah, I don't know why that went away. I guess it's temporary now.
Someone's being attacked!
I just wanted to do this before I reload. Instant kill, instant kill. The blast does a little bit more. Alright, this is going to be a good run. This is going to be a really good run. Okay, so you're attacking me right now. I can get close enough and hit you with this. Yeah, I'm taking some damage, but it's like my effectiveness of my armor is pretty good. I'm gonna stand here for a second. Huh.
Fall back.
Except the health regen ain't really. Where's that health regen?
Victory is yours, I submit.
That's something else I'm gonna have to do. Because that's what I want, is that health regen up. Alright guys, take it easy, cheers, and catch you next time. Later tonight, which will be tomorrow technically. Unless I come back before that.